righty, everybody. I figure while we're sitting here now, we got gassed up. Let's just go ahead and get us some refreshments here while we're waiting. Boy, I tell you, even in a little rest stop like this, you still got the lot lizards hanging around. Good googly boogly. All right, let's see. I want some sweet corn. Or I want some beer, some donuts. I'll take a couple of these donuts. And let's get her some coffee. Yep, let's get some coffee. I'll get her some coffee. We'll get that. And I need some candy bars. And I need some smokes. And oh, y'all got some magazines. Let's get something to read. How about give me a copy of, let's see, 1 meat, 2 veg, okay? That's weird. I wonder why the heck they keep cooking magazines behind the counter. Alrighty. Well, I'll never figure it out. Here you go. I'll give you some money and you figure out how many euros this is, alrighty? Alright, thank you. Just give me whatever kind of cash I need. Alrighty, they were awful nice there in that convenience store. They really were. Didn't have a big selection of stuff that I remember, but alrighty, I got something called kippers and something called an aero bar. We'll see if we got some stuff that'll keep us in something called a foamy beverage. We'll see if we can get some stuff that's going to keep us happy on the road. So let's go ahead and get into the truck here. All right, I guess I should have pulled forward. You know, it's only polite you pull on forward after you finish up and get fueled up so that nobody waiting behind you has to wait on your tired old butt. But fortunately, it doesn't look like there's nobody back there. So thank you, Globe Gas Guy. Let's get you all cranked up here now. Why my blinker on? Alright, cut the parking brake off. Now, let's get it back into second gear here. There we go. Now let's get on out here and hit the road. Good. Pulling on thing behind us. Nobody pulled our connection. Keep it unlocked. Diesel, no petrol. Alrighty, well I guess that solved my problem right there. That's awful nice of y'all to explain stuff. Whenever I got questions like that, it's always awful nice to just pop in and have y'all explain stuff right there in the game while I'm sitting there and trying to figure stuff out. Now, I tell you, one thing, I had the same problem in my Volvo back home too, is this curved dashboard here. The way it kind of wraps around you makes it real easy to reach the controls and all that, but seeing that curve off to my left right here as I'm sitting here makes me think that I need to recenter everything, that I'm kind of sitting on a catty corner. Let's get back out here on the highway. I can't remember which M we're on. Is it the M62 or are we back on the M1 now? I can't remember. Whoop, I missed a sign. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. Hopefully, whoop. Let's not run into the guardrail there either. All right, let's speed on up. I probably should have been speeding on up while I was coming down the ramp there. Alrighty. Now, looks like, whoop, I knew there was one more thing I wanted to do, so let's stop here a second. And I'll be right back. So I got a phone call from Bubba earlier. I was talking to him while I was in the convenience store, and we were discussing how weird everything was, and he told me that said there's a switch on my truck there that I could turn from. Switch on my truck where I could turn everything from showing kilometers, there we go, to miles. He said that whole kilometers and stuff is only whenever I'm over there on the mainland. He says out here on the island that they still use stuff like miles and gallons and all that, you know? So we'll see how it goes. pounds. I don't know about that. In fact, I don't see anything on here that says something about stones. So we'll have to leave it in kilograms because they don't have stuff in stones. So we'll just have to figure that out. And they use, let's see, imperial gallons because of Her Majesty. Alrighty, I think that's got things set up there now, all right? So maybe stuff on the dashboard, maybe the stuff won't look so weird to me no more. Alright, so the speed limit through here is 60, it looks like. And I got told that we are correct. That we are supposed to be all the way over here on the left whenever we driving a truck and stuff like that, because this is the slow lane over here. So that ain't no problem. So we'll stick it over here. I thought it probably was, like I said. I figured everything else being reversed, that we should probably have to be reversed on that too, you know. Whoa. Keep on shifting. There we go. See if we can get anywhere close to 60. Now then, looks like we got a good long ways to go down here, so we'll just drive on along and admire all the scenery and all the nice pleasant stuff that we're looking at and all the pretty bridges and stuff like that. Try to keep it between the lanes and not wandering around. It's a nice place. I don't want to stick on the island the whole time. We'll probably would spend most of our time on the island here in England until we get most of the cities, and then I'm really looking forward to hitting that channel tunnel, hitting the channel as they call it, because I want to come over there to France and see if I can visit over there in Bubba's family over there in France. Hang on a second, phone's ringing. It's Bubba calling me. Hang on just a second, let me get this call. Hey there, Bubba, how you? What's that? Well, how'd you get the Harley up there on the high dive? Yeah, I was saying I was going to go to France and visit. Well, yeah, but... Well, I don't... No? Not in France, but... Oh, well, I ain't going to argue with you. All right, Bubba. Okay, if you say so. All right. Yeah, I buggered you too. What? All right. Well, he went and hung up on me.
And then continue straight on.
I tell you what. You know how you got those different things where...
Go straight on.
You know, Americans say some things and English say the other things. I think I've learned that you know, that phrase there is means I love you and stuff like that. Because God knows he says it to me often enough, but he always seems to get upset if I say it back to him. I guess he's just that whole British stiff upper lip thing, you know, where they don't want to show their emotions and all. And they get embarrassed, so. But yeah, that was Bubba. He was calling me to tell me that his family don't live in France, that his family lives here in England. And I'm just really confused by that, because what was that show? There was that show back in the 90s. What was it? Star Wars. Yeah, that TV show called Star Wars, I think it was. They had that. Whoops. Hang on. Come on. I need to. Well, hang on. Alrighty. That looked like that weird. The pavement was changing. I thought this road was about to disappear or something. But we'll just stay over here in the slow lane. But yeah, they had that show back in the 90s. That had that captain. What was his name? It was Star Wars, and it had that captain on there, that bald-headed captain. His name was Jean-Luc Picard, and he always talked about how he was French, and he talked just like Bubba does. So I just naturally assumed Bubba must be French too. Oh well. That's that, you know, it's one of those things that I just keep saying, yeah, I'll be the first one to admit that I got a whole lot to learn about all you Euro people. I don't understand none of you, so I'll just have to keep learning it as I go along there. Now, what kind of weirdness we got going on? Number one, why is this road here different colored than all the other roads? If somebody could explain that to me, because apparently, not only do I not understand okay, we need to be in the middle to be the Grimsby. So let's let this car go by, and then we're going to change
Keep
lanes right quick.
And then continue straight on.
Yes, ma'am. I tell you, I'm still getting kind of
Go
tingly.
straight on.
Still kind of getting kind of tingly when she's ordering me around and all that. Oh, what we got here? Like we're crossing another road there. So the speed limit through here is 60, and we're
Keep
doing
right,
51.
And then continue straight on.
So I'm kind of surprised that we actually gotten up that
Go
fast.
straight on.
Hadn't even got a chance to use my cruise control yet. We'll have to give that a shot. How fast can we get it? Let's see if we can get up somewhere close to, I think 55 would be a good one. All right, it's telling me I need to change lanes again.
Keep left, and then continue straight on.
Tell you what, let's not use our cruise control, because I think I was probably rocking the trailer just then.
Go straight on.
That's what it, whoa, go straight on, okay. So I am supposed to go here? All right, I am supposed to go here. Let's slow it on down. It's like, uh-oh, I'm pushing the button, but it's like this car ain't got no, it's like it ain't got a jake brake. I'll have to check the settings on that, because I was hitting the jake brake and nothing was going da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Steer on back down into 10th here. Talking about old Bubba and his heritage has got me so confused here. Now I was forgetting to shift gears. Alrighty, I see we're supposed to be changing lanes here in a second. Yep, looks like Grimsby should be in that middle lane. So we'll go on over. Looks like we're okay. Another thing that's confusing me a bit.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Another thing's confusing me a little bit, just a hair, is that I noticed that.
Go straight on.
Like in y'all's mirrors here. If y'all noticed back when I was over there in America, we put our fish eyes on the bottom. We have our main mirror up top, and then the fisheye mirror gives you that kind of expanded view. It's on the bottom, and y'all do that backwards too. Y'all got the main mirror on the bottom, and then the little fisheye one's up top. So there's just so much to learn. So much here is just different from us, you know? It really is taking me a bit of time to figure everything out over here. That and the fact with all this, y'all think that's something. You know, the fact that I'm having to shift with my left hand, that right there is strange too. It's just like, you know, there might be some children in the crowd, so you know, I'm not going to get too detailed, but there's that game you play called Hello Stranger. And that's what it feels like. It feels like Hello Stranger shifting gears for me. And I don't mean that as a euphemism there. Alrighty. Well, we're going to go straight on here. See if we see all these farms and all around here. I wonder sometimes we in the West Country. I like the West Country. I really do. That's one of I've been watching this channel that Bubba taught me. And, those West Country people, they talk a lot like we people down in the South and down there in Georgia and all do. And I'm thinking that I actually might try and learn.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Might try and learn that accent just because it's the closest one I've seen to.
Go straight on.
Closest one I've seen that I might be able to learn and fit in over here in Euroland, you know? That and Cockney. I've been watching a lot of Mary Poppins, you know, and it's like, hello, love, how are you? Like, I can talk at least as good as Dick Van Dyke can, I think. All right. Boy, y'all do a lot of lane shifting over here. That's one thing I gotta say. They want me to move to the left again. Anything over there? I don't see anything, so let's
go straight on.
Let's stay off. We got Cambridge to the left and Grimsby straight ahead. Alrighty. Well, at least I ain't pissing nobody off no more. I think if I stay over here. Of course, I learned that means different stuff over here, too, you know? I was talking to Bubba about that whenever we were at our family reunion. He came and, you know, and met some of the other cousins that he hadn't married. And slow it down. I don't want to roll it. I already had the embarrassment of rolling it back home. I don't want to roll it up. Oh, speed cameras. Well, I'm very glad that I dressed up nice. That must be one of them right there. I'm glad I dressed up nice and put on a clean shirt and all that. They're going to be taking my pictures. Hey, we found Grimsby. And we're going too fast. Can you imagine that? They're going too fast? Me? Alright, I don't know if I'm supposed to be going right or left up here. It looks like I'm supposed to be going right, but once again...
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Once again, this is one of those places where we're here in the land of the roundabout, so... I don't think I have to wait for a light to change or anything. Boy, he just blew on in through there, didn't he? Must be nice if you an AI driver and you ain't got to figure out what all the other traffic is doing. Hey, ain't they supposed to stop for us? Ain't they supposed to wait for those people in the roundabout already? That's what I've been told.
Exit now.
Bubba, you're going to have to tell me what happened just then and whether, because I think your countrymen there are not doing things properly. I love y'all's police cars.
Go straight on.
Y'all's police cars look like they just got back from a rave. That's pretty darn awesome. They ain't like the ones we got back in the States where they're all those, you know, black and white colors and stuff like that. Ours look like checkerboards.
Left and then turn left.
Ours look like checkerboards.
Turn left.
Y'all's look like you just got back from a party. I think that's just so cool.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
But what if I want some more guidance? What if I want you to tell me what to do? That's not fair. Where can I find you? Alrighty, we'll see if we'll put it there. Tell you what, that's the meanest parts that you order me around and all that and do all that ordering around and then you won't even give me your number or how I'm supposed to get a hold of you at all. I guess that right there is gonna keep me coming back and driving over here just so I can hear your sweet voice. Now we clear over there? It looks like we are. We're gonna swing it around. Make us a nice big U-turn here. So that we can get good and lined up. And come in so we're not... Uh-oh. I actually should have come in the other way. I actually should have pulled it around that way. Because I was trying not to get on my blind side. And I was actually putting it on my blind side. So let's swing it on around again. We're gonna come in from this way. Get you over here on my right side so that I don't have to blind it in there. Yeah, we're gonna complete the delivery. I've got about 6 more hours before this is due, so we can definitely get it parked here in 6 hours. Okay, let's pull her on up here. Now let's angle it. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh, don't want to put my parking brake on. We can get rid of that. Now, are we going to be able to... Can we pause our track IR here? And will it let us use the mouse? See, it won't let us use the mouse. I still ain't got that set up right. So y'all... It may cause our head to kind of tumble a little bit. let's see if we can back it on up. All right. I'm going to stop here because I want to do this. I don't want to have that viewpoint keep jerking. So hang on a second. I'm going to go out and change things. And I'll be right back here. Alrighty, folks. Sorry about that. But yeah, I got it fixed up now. So. Although it's now not giving me where it wants it parked at. Let me see. So we got to pull it back around there again and get the parking space all over again. That's what I'm thinking. Alrighty. Let's get moving. I got it fixed up so that the mouse is controlling me now instead of the track IR, so it doesn't keep bopping around and giving that weirdness whenever I'm trying. That's the only time it gives me that weird bouncy is when I turn my head either too far to the right or too far to the left.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Y'all gonna make me park it there again? Alrighty. There we go. When I put it on pause, it's supposed to go back to mouse control, but for some reason it seems to have a problem doing that. So I had to pop out and actually turn the head tracker off, but that's okay. It just means we gotta set it up. We gotta just get in here and let it tell us where it wants it parked once again. And that's fine. That means I get to just sit here and listen to the bossy lady one more time. And that's fine with me too. Alrighty. Now. Oh, we way too far ahead of where we need to be. That's okay. We'll just back it on up here. Back it on up a little ways. Now let's see if we can get it pointed on in there. Get it around this purple trailer. We're probably going to have to do at least one pull up. That's pretty much a given. I just don't want to hit that low boy there. Alright, slow it down, slow it down. Biggest thing with all this parking is just keeping it nice and slow. Not getting in too big of a hurry. I'm glad that's big sheets of concrete over there beside me. Over there on that other side. Instead of sheets of glass. Now, let's get out and do a little walk around here. Yep, we need to pull it up now. And straighten her out. And then we'll be good. So let's put it in first. And let's just straighten her out. Pull her over this way a little bit. Pull her up straight. And then we can get and back her back up in there, right? Right. Sure we can. Oop, we did a shooty job of straightening that up, didn't we? Alrighty. We need to pull her on up again. Pull her up and pull her to the left a little bit there. Now. Now let's back her on up. Boy, you talk about your blind side. We really messed that up, didn't we? Alrighty. Let's see here. If we go straight and let it come on. We got it down as low as we can get it, ain't we? Alrighty, we're gonna pull it around again. We messed that one up real bad. I'm sorry, folks. We kind of screwed the pooch on that one. I went to pull up and I pulled it way too far to the left. Well, let's bring it on around again. When we did our pull up, I should have just pulled it up and kind of angled it right. Instead, I had it where it was like way over there. That's okay. That sort of stuff happens. Especially whenever you're trying to get used to one side being your blind side. So all your life, one side being your blind side, and then you have to pull it around so all of a sudden the other side is your blind side. We're going to pull it up into this corner here. Get us a real good angle. And then we're going to see if we can back it on up. Alright, we need to go this way first. Sorry about how loud that beeper and all is. Good googly moogly. Alrighty, folks. After all that good luck I've had parking and everything, now I want to go and screw it all up here. There we go. Let's not cut the angle too sharp this time. Bring it on over. Bring it on back. There we go. That's the secret to all this parking, is getting your setup right. And when you get your setup wrong, oh Lord, you get in all sorts of messes. Now, there we go. Let's follow it on back. Follow it on back. We're getting a lot closer to where we should have been this time. Alrighty, now we can pull it up here. There we go, there we go. Now let's see if we can just put it straight on back now, alrighty? Wheel this way, turn the wheel that way. Go straight on back. Is that gonna do it? There. Alright. That was embarrassing, but we finally got it where it needs to be, so put the parking brake on. Let's turn the engine off. And let's get out and take a look. There you go. We got it there on, what, third or fourth try, and didn't even scrape anything. So there you are. Alrighty. Now, people have also asked me how I know how to spell that trade over there. Well, it's like, shouldn't you said trade auxiliary? And it's like, yeah, if we'd been talking about my cousin Peanut, he'd have looked at that and he would have went, trade auxiliary. But, you know, I watch a lot of this Euro TV and stuff like that, and I got this cousin, this other cousin. He lives over next to this Cajun guy from over there in Louisiana. So he got a dog named Fido, and it's spelled P-H-I-D-E-A-U-X. So I knew the end of it there, that those Euro types, they pronounce that as a doe. So that's how I knew that was a trado instead of a trade auxiliary. But y'all right, I would have said that otherwise. So there we go. We got it parked here. And let's go ahead and stop it. Hello? We parked it. Oh, we gotta let down the gotta disconnect and let down the legs, don't we? Now, do y'all do that over here on this left side? I bet y'all do that over here on the left side, don't you? Yep, there you go. We do it on the other side, y'all do it on this side. So, achievement, careerist, and experience beats all. I'll have to throw those up there and see how we're coming along. So we got boric acid and his band delivered from Manchester to Grimsby. We got an excellent. We drove 127 miles. Took us 4 hours and 41 minutes. That wasn't too far off of that 5 hours that I said, was it? They were estimating 2.5, and it took us a little over 4.5. We burned 19.5 gallons of fuel. We made 3,700 pounds. Whoops, nope, euro. And 245 experience points. So we're now a level 1 newbie. There we go. Did we get any email? Anyone wanting to give us any loans or anything? Let's see. Now, we in London. I'm sorry, we here in England, so I don't really know if we need to put anything in long distance, because I think you can drive most of the way across the country as we are now. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll still put the first one into long distance there, because if I didn't know Bubba, he'd probably get kind of offended there. So there you go. We got a couple upgrades available. All right. Oh, a whole bunch. Good Lord, y'all got a lot more trucks than what we do. Y'all got a lot more trucks available than what we do, so got there. But the big thing is we got an email coming. What kind of email? Need money? We can help. Finally, the loan sharks are finally. We thought you might like to know offer favorable loans to new businesses. Visit your local Euro loan shark for more information. We sure will. In fact, let's go take a look. How much are they willing? They willing to loan us 100,000 euros at 2,888 euros a day. Okay, and we got 6,000 euros to go in our balance. We'll have to take a look at that and see just how much these trucks and all are. How about we take a look at truck dealers right now? Can we do Scania or Volvo? All right, we found a Scania, and there's a Volvo that gave us a thing, and we ain't got none of the others right now. So let's take a look at that Scania. Let's go ahead. It's not going to let us visit that dealer. How about the Volvo dealer? Can we visit him? Can't visit him right now either. All righty. Well, we'll figure that out until we can take a look at the truck dealers here. Well, there we go. Is it just not letting us do it from there? Visit selected dealer. All righty. Yeah, let's take the train down to London. Where did these trucks start at? 101,000 is where the Volvo, cheap-end Volvo starts at. But it does have a sleeper, or a napster on the end of it. Let's be honest here. Because that's a tiny little sleeper. And let's take a look at the other truck dealers. That was the one down in London. Maybe their prices are just way high down there in London. Everything else is so expensive. Let's see what it is in Manchester. All right, there's one, and it starts at 112. All righty. So we're going to have to earn up a little bit more money. I'll play around with how much I'm going to need to earn up, and then I'll know how many more missions we got to do. How many more of these jobs we got to do. All righty. So there you go, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed us traveling to Grimsby. So what kind of stuff have we got coming out of Grimsby for next time? Any jobs coming out of here? Let's see. We can. Why, we just delivered that boric acid. Now they want us to take it somewhere else. That's just, y'all just silly. Y'all just silly, I tell you. Where's that one going? That one goes down there to Cambridge, huh? We might take that one. We'll see. We'll see what we have to do next time. So we got a number of jobs looking for us. So there you go. We're a level 1 newbie now, trying on our road to getting us a new truck. So as always, thank y'all for coming with me.